we're live.
Azure declares martial war.
I'll just keep an eye on what people say.
There we go. I should select the.
I'm gonna update the Reddit post thing.
Okay,
Big news.
cool. I can't check how many people are actually in the stream.
I'll let you know. So
I'll hop in the stream and let it echo.
I'm at the stream now. I only see one
I'm
person.
here.
Okay.
It'll take some
Cool,
time
cool.
to update.
yeah, we
Probably.
got. Oh, this El Daddy person.
Whoa,
before-
that's a bit rude. What's going on in the chat? That's...
El Daddy.
Whoa.
Thought I'd spice things up a little, you know.
Language.
Indeed.
Oh, 114. Jesus. Okay.
Good start.
There we go.
Okay.
How the hell do you do an introduction? CKS, take it away.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kaiserreich. I'm the head dev for the South China regional China rework, which encompasses South China and Fengtian, a brief Fengtian revamp and a small Sichuan Federalist Exile revamp. We are going to be doing a preview stream today, and Hazo, or Pancho Villa, is going to be our host. He's going to be playing Liang Guang. And we're also joined by my longtime partner, co-developer, and now on to doing greater things, Suzaha, if he wants to introduce himself.
Oh, hi.
And Hazo, I didn't give you a chance to introduce yourself, so yeah, if you're not too distracted setting up.
Hi, I am Hazo or Hazo or King or whatever. I will be the one playing the video game. Hooray. I guess, is the VOD going to be available after the stream is done? Yeah, probably. I'll make sure to actually upload it so that Twitch doesn't auto-delete. No, the stream is about the KM2. I'm sorry. We're playing Hu Han Min. The goal is to hopefully not
Die immediately.
Funny thing is, I've not actually done like a full proper playthrough of this because I've just been testing parts of it. So this will be my first time actually playing.
Hazel, you're being told that you're very quiet, so you might want to adjust that.
Okay, I can just increase my mic gain like this. That works.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, welcome to the new situation in Lingguang. Langguang. Sorry, I'm painfully white. There are the situation is pretty much completely different. There's a lot of different organizations. It's not just the Guomandang and old Guangxi.
And the Federalists.
And the Federalists. But yeah, I'll just let it like play and
Maybe like show the starting spirits.
Oh yeah, good idea. Things are a bit messed up down here, because the Warlord era, well, underneath like the Hoi for surface of one country were like 17 different warlords in a trench coat. And these are just.
Here, I'll post in like chat. I have like a picture of all the sub warlords.
Oh yeah, I posted like Festive's like little like map that they made, but that was in like Ask a Dev, so I'm not sure how many people saw it. But yeah, I will just get started. But
yeah, it's a really good diagram. I suggest anyone who hasn't go check it out.
And that's like still like a super broad overview. Like even within like villages, like you have like bandit leaders and. You should go Maji.
That doesn't exist anymore.
No Magi path. Oh, okay, yeah.
Just the general, that's what I meant.
I don't know
Can't
how to
find
like
it.
do like the reading of the events because I like read really fast.
Chat, do you want us to go fast on the events, or do you want us to take our time?
Oh, can you guys show division temp? Yeah, that too. Good question, Sonic. Division templates and focus descriptions. I will let you guys read that, and then show you the templates.
While you're doing that, I guess Susan and I will go bore everyone with lore. So the general gist of what happens for those who didn't catch the progress report. So Northern Expedition doesn't go well. I'm sure we all know that. And then after the war, so what ended up happening is Liangguang, especially in Guangdong, but also in Guangxi, there's like several rounds of musical chairs before the KMT eventually takes over. And then after that, a lot of these old Guangxi clique warlords end up joining the Zili clique and their forces. So in Kaiserreich's timeline, after the Zili win, they end up restoring a lot of these old Guangxi warlords into parts of Liangguang. So around Shaoguan, so you can kind of see that's the city right next to the League. That's where Shen Hongying and his forces will set up their camp, and he's officially governor of Guangdong. But at the end of the war, so in lore, the Germans actually seized Guangzhou, also known as Canton, and they installed Mayor Chen Lianbo. He was the head of the merchant corps. He mainly operated out of Hong Kong as well. So he and a bunch of the Guangdong warlords. So although Liang Guang means the two Guangs, referencing Guangdong, which means Eastern Guang, and Guangxi, which means Western Guang. They're neighbors. There's a certain tension between the two because across the 1920s, they basically occupy one another, like taking turns. So the Guangdong people, they set up camp in the south, and they're trying to keep the Guangxi warlords away. And Maji ends up taking control of Nanning. He sets up, his adopted, I gotta say adopted father, Liu Rongting, and they set up camp in the west in Guangxi. There's a series of little wars that happens, and eventually, Liu Rongting defeats Shen Hongying for power over all of Liangguang. And that results in the current starting situation. Yay.
I am just trying to do like lore accurate, like splitting up the general commands. What a disaster.
Slightly
Looks like the
unhinged.
AI is playing right now.
Yeah,
with
I
the
am the
one.
AI.
But
Oh
yeah,
god, I just looked at it.
yeah, just to give you chat's opinion, like they don't mind if you're a bit fast on the unimportant events, but with the ones that might be nice to read, just leave it on for a little bit so someone can screenshot it. But then they can set it aside and read it.
There's a slight
Give it
issue.
time for people to screenshot and then share.
I
so
have
they can
no
talk
idea what the
about
unimportant.
it.
Well, I have an idea what some important ones are. So I will just like go with vibes. This is just detailing how absolutely messed up Eastern Guangdong is.
I guess just empower the Kuomintang each time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, did you show them the UI?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
What path are we showcasing? We are showcasing Hu Han Min, at least as far as I can get with him. Because he is the protagonist of this story. I hold that opinion very strongly.
This is a full UI, so yeah. I think Festive's not here today, right?
No.
No,
I'm pretty sure he's the one who
Festive
did
is
it.
responsible for a lot of the work here, and they've done very well at making this all make sense and work well. It took a while.
But yeah. How's if you want to just keep playing and then I'll describe the system while you do so. So You can focus on playing. I'll just explain. And that way we get through content. Yay. But yeah, so it's a relatively simple system. There are 6 total of these like regions within Liangguang you need to capture, and each region has up to 5 control points. Once you get to 3, every time you'll see it in a second, there will be a mission that will automatically kind of cycle through. So every month there'll be an update, and if you have at least 3 points, it turns light, whatever the color you are. So the Federalists are purple, Team blue, and gold is the regionalists. It'll automatically self-strengthen, so that state will get additional 1 point. If you fully control a state, then you have the possibility of it spreading to the rest of the province. If you control an entire province, then it'll go fire some events to help you secure the other province. And the idea is the war will end, I think, within 8 months. Because the idea is, even if you do you will suffer a penalty if you do wait that long. But just so the AI doesn't get like stuck on it, the AI should be trained to play the game pretty well. But in case they do, oh, and the other cool thing is, if you do fully control province, we have a slight UI change for it. So we add a little, because it could be a little difficult telling the difference in the color tone. We add a little symbol in the middle, so that means Baisa, which is the western part of Guangxi, is now fully controlled by the KMT. And Hazo's playing it, and he's kind of seeing all these different events. It took a while to write them, but hopefully you enjoy it. It gives a good overview over, the current setup and all the politics.
CKS, we just got some word in for you to turn down a little, please.
Is my mic okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess it would be good to mention that other tags do also get to not like choose the path for you, but they get to also like, let's just say, intervene a bit.
Yeah, they can influence the way this little like power struggle comes out. I've also like turned down the speed just because I realized my PC runs. Do the icons change depending on the path? Yes. Why so little errors? This is quite a lot actually. I'm scared of that, but will this update come out before the next Toy 4 DLC? CKS, are we allowed to like?
Yeah, we're keeping.
Hazo, your volume seems to be a tad low, so you may want to increase your mic volume if you can.
More? It's already on like. Okay.
I'm just the messenger.
Oh, sorry. Can you guys it was my volume. I know it's too loud. Sorry, it's not. Can you hear me? Am I too loud?
Yeah, no, you're fine. But I can turn you down on my own board. There we go.
Ooh, Hunan.
Hunan mentioned.
Yashu makes a great question. Will you guys do the Katie strats? Now, in case anyone here doesn't know, the Katie strats is when you manage to capitulate your enemy while not holding your capital because you forgot to protect it.
Good question. It's actually been so long since Hoi 4, I forgot to queue up industry and research.
Please don't.
Join the Chinese United Front 1 second before you capitulate. That way you have at least one state left.
It would take forever for one state to be
I do
built.
recommend like to be careful with your like losing your capitals going down because like you have a lot of VPs around there.
Casual Guomandang victory. It was never in any doubt. Who cares about Afghanistan?
League War hasn't even started, and the KMT already basically controls half the region.
Yeah, the VOD will be saved. I will be uploading it.
There are plans to upload a VOD, so if the stream just isn't working for you, you can always come back to it later, and you should be fine.
I do find it funny how easily, yeah, like how easily you can just like it's 1 month into the game and the Kuomintang are already like here, they're just back.
We're friendly though, because when you justify why the KMT can just like sweep over up to like, sorry, it's 5 provinces plus Yangon makes it 7, Hunan makes it 8, Guizhou makes it 9. Yunnan makes it. Yeah, you could. The KMT could like literally just take over 10 provinces in under a year, like Shanghai style. How quickly does the AI usually settle trouble in twin provinces? So, give me a sec. We had an internal design document, and the goal is for certain things to happen in certain times. Let's see if I can find it. But the gist is, I'm pretty sure we have a difference between how fast the player should be able to do it, and how fast should the sorry, I'm pulling it up, so I'm a little distracted. How fast the player should be able to do it, and how fast the AI should be able to do it. So in theory, so the League War, just for reference, the League War will begin around March 1st, and it ends. The AI tends to end it at the very end of the year. So let's say January 1937. So you can't actually win the power struggle as Liang Guang until, well, according to theory, you shouldn't be able to win it until like May. So yes, as a player, you theoretically could win it in like 3 months, but it has to be at least 3 months. You know what I mean? And then the AI should end it. It's around like September. No, that's September to October. Unit also has a power because remember, all of South China is sort of linked, so we want them to end at certain points so they have a chance to interact with each other. So Unit starts its power or Unit can actually start its power struggle in May, and it should end around October. And the idea is to give Union a fair chance to snipe Liang Guang before it joins up with. Usually it's a Zili that they end up joining, and then that really sucks. The fun thing we also do is all the factions that can interact with Liang Guang, they actually do get a special decision you can take as a player. The AI won't take it. That will strongly push the AI to support your side. That's the other fun thing.
Oh, did you say Yunnan to go to Kuomintang in this game?
No, they are
No,
having
but
their
you
own
will
Oh, they
get,
do.
time.
I think, from Liang Guang, as Liang Guang, just like basically if the KMT asks for support, if you click it, Union should like their chance of going KMT like doubles. Is it guaranteed? No, no. But it's like the idea is all of them influence each other. So if we ever do get around to reworking Hunan, hopefully we'll do the same thing. So all 3 could, in theory, like soft tell each other to go KMT or Federalist or
Yeah.
CKS, we just got asked what is Hu Hanmin's stance on land reform, and I know we've read this before, but that was like ages ago, and I can't remember.
Oh man, hold on. I have to pull up. I'm going to bet right off the bat. Hold on. You just going.
Also, I need to support glorious party patriots. This will.
Yeah, you supporting LKMT.
This is canon.
You know, what's a bet for Muhammad is just going to be like some variation of like let's take a very orthodox approach to land reform. So he's not as conservative as like Western Hills Cliff probably would be. Probably will still want that quote unquote Georgist style land reform. The big thing with the KMT is like 99% of, no, not 99, but like 80% of their ideology is already preset because it's built off of Sun Yat-sen's teachings, right? And although he was kind of vague on a lot of points, like the core idea of, you know, we got to do land reform, we have to do national reconstruction. There's a 3 phase period tutelage, or period of national reconstruction, democratic centralism / the tutelage. All these things were already preset by Sun Yat-sen. So as a KMT follower, and by the time he died, the KMT basically has this huge bottleneck of the people who actually bothered sticking around, were the people willing to put up with Sun, and like wholly subscribe to his ideology. So, but that's kind of one thing that's kind of lost, I think, when people say stuff like, was it Residence Faction just has no ideology? They do have ideology. It's Sunism, like just pure original Sun. All the other like, sub ideology when you do Song or PSC, RC, no, that's not true. PSC, CSP, or usually like the various like extremist versions of like the KMT pass for like the Mingan content. That's actually in a lot of ways, I don't want to say deviation because they're still doing it within a KMT framework. But you have to remember there is a certain highly ideological baseline for all these factions. They may not do it in practice, like we all know about corruption and all these extracurriculars they participated in. But we also have to understand, like, they have a very, very set belief system, at least in words. So if you ask Muhammad what do we need to do about land reform, they're gonna give you. He's probably gonna give you some variation of, well, Dr. Sun Yat-sen said something along the lines of, yeah, we gotta do this land reform, 37.5%. Oh, that's what I'm gonna talk about in a second. Yeah, basically that 37.5%. Rent caps, and Susie, do you remember the other stuff that's like every KMT does?
I think you pretty much nailed it. I mean, they're all just the same. I think they just, I mean, like the meme of all the ideologies is just kind of true.
I will say 37.5%, for those who don't know where that number comes from, I didn't know this until I actually had to read a book about how they did land reform in Taiwan. So the actual theory is this. So originally a lot of peasants in parts of the country, apparently not every part actually, but a lot of peasants don't actually own land. They rent land from the landlords, and as a result, there's like a lot of chicanery that happens with it that's like considered unfair. Like landlords would demand the same amount of rent even if the crop failed. So if you're like a peasant, like a tenant farmer, and like whatever failed, the landlord can still demand a full payment, and then they'll just keep accumulating more and more debt, right? So that was a thing. Landlords could just arbitrarily just end your lease whenever they wanted. The other big abuse was, they would have a crazy rent cap, not rent caps, just crazy rent in general, blah, blah, blah. So with the 37.5% whatever cap reform basically is, the theory goes, the tenant is entitled, or the actual tiller, so land to tiller was the term I was forgetting, the tiller deserves at least half of the harvest, right? So that's 50%. And then of the remaining, I think it was like of the remaining 50%, you will split it in half, was it? I forget where you get 37.5. Okay, now I gotta relook it up. But the gist is, there's like a certain formula for it that the most that a landlord could demand of their tenants, theoretically, according to the KMT system, should be 37.5%. And that way, you have a much fairer distribution even if you don't redistribute the land. And that's a whole separate discussion about whether or not you should. There's different variants of, let's take the land from these large landowners and give it back to the tillers. That's a whole dissertation you could read when we post our sources list, and you can also read a lot of events we have in game. Boo.
He's just got circled.
Boo.
Not a loyal province.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry that was a long ass.
Following their principles are good, actually.
Hazel, is there like someone asked if you use like New Mongolian content?
Is there a new Mongolia content?
I think you like
There's
briefly hovered over it.
There's a new portrait for a new head of state. But there's no actual like fundamental new content. It's still the same.
There's more New Mongolia content for non-Mongolian tags than
Yeah. There's like how many? There's like 2 events.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pro tip: if you do go federalist and do federal elections, do spend all your campaign resources campaigning in like the frontiers. A stop at Dihua will absolutely tilt the election in your favor. Promise.
Do you know how
Just
many
go for it.
people? Like, listen, the Northwest has at least some votes.
Yeah, man.
True
No, but I
Confederacy.
just want to point out this elegant attention to detail Festive had. Like, if you go back to the UI for a sec.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So the left KMT symbol because that would be where Chen Mingshu is taking over. The right KMT, all the rest. For regionalists, it's like specific symbols for each of the different factions. I just thought it was a cool thing.
Anyway, it's go time now. Does Mongolia
No.
have unique satellite content at the right Kuomintang puppets? No. Well, no. There are trees. I've looked into the code. There are trees that exist for like a puppet Mongolia, if it's puppeted by China, but they're like just completely commented out. Anyway, it is time. It's time for.
Someone's asking. Hazo speaking. That's Hazo just talking right now.
This is me. I am Hazo or Hazo.
Can you please show Fengtian content? No, but you might see the nonsense that we added pop up. Why does Chen Zhongmin when the KMT takes over? Probably just goes to Hong Kong like he did historically. Just kind of dies. Complains. He does not die notably because I'm pretty sure in puppet content, if you release a Chinese puppet, I'm pretty sure he's the lead. But
wait, we have
realistically,
we've got
die.
the Clash for Canton open now.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
asked if the right and left Kuomintang can unite, or would be like the Kuomintang.
Right, I did that with Mingen, man. That was the whole thing. It's to do the whole NAP with them, and then Elkin just take Beijing first, and then it's like spam the decision, and then start a war with Fengtian and start the. You basically had to start the Sino-Japanese War before 6 months passes, and then because after that they're just gonna like backstab you, or you could game roll it not to, but that's the fake way to do it. RKM2 will never be on top of LKM2, not in this timeline. Play a different timeline if you want to do that.
I really love the Lee portrait so much. It is so nice. It's such a nice like thing to just like look
You
at.
like the portrait?
It has so much aura.
You don't remember the old teeth portrait? That was
The old Lee portrait with the teeth.
the teeth.
But I have to I have to make sure to grind the only patriot for Hu Hanmin.
Why do a lot of countries reference Piemontism? I'm pretty sure that, at least for China, that was more just like a us thing. It's just like, all right, well, you do have a
Actually,
province.
Piedmontism does refer to specifically how Sardinia-Piedmont led the Italian unification in a very aggressive and military sense. Hence, Serbia trying to be the Piedmont of Yugoslavia, or Piedmontism in China being an aggressive unification.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, like, Guangdong referring to itself as Piemontism. That's more just like us being like, all right, well, that's a relevant parallel, because the idea is Guangdong, theoretically, in that context, would be leading the national revolution. Which, fun fact, I'm pretty sure Shanghai started notably not in Guangdong, but it was the home of Sun's like 10 governments in the south. So
It's also his like home province too.
yeah.
I so badly want to hire Bai just so that you can see the snippet event that pops up of him like absolutely yapping.
Maybe wait until you get to an autosave and then you can do it and then reload.
No,
Lego-
we're locked in now. We have to go.
Yeah, Lego Minifig 25. Will we be able to get Mingan Generals as LKMT? I assume you mean the satellite LKMTs, and yeah, usually. You just don't click the decision saying don't do that, because, well, then they'll be really sad. Also, until I think one of our testers complained, you would actually only have like 4 generals if you purged everyone. As was it Punk Play or was it 10?
It was both actually. They both
Yeah,
shoot like an equal amount.
Yeah, we originally operated on the pretense that like literally everyone would just like recruit all the LKMT generals. So we deliberately didn't find that many generals for these because like you understand we had an initial limit of like 75 characters per faction, or not faction, like per, we call them tags in development, per like young union, and then we just kept running over and over and we had to cut it down, and unfortunately satellites get the fewest amount of characters. And also remember, these people have a lot of civilian like friends, so you can't like give them all generals. So yeah, but now it's all good. Even if you purge everyone, you can like at least fill out a standard 6 general, because it's like what, 1 field marshal, 5 generals. You can still fill that out. So don't worry, you can purge as you please. But I'd rather if you didn't. Yes. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
We've got 2 similar questions. We've got, will we be able to get Mingan generals with the LKMT path? And can the RKMT integrate LKMT generals?
Just answer the LKMT one. RKMT, yeah, you got a couple of the generals, but not as many. Oh, I see another question. In RKMT, there's like a button blocking. Huangpu will be an officer school where its cadets are to be ideologically trained by the party, or are they a professional officer school separate from the institution and military? Depends on the path, and you also get some events to choose how you actually want to set up the new Huangpu. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much. It could be both. Depends on your choice.
Send some volunteers to the left.
They've got it. It's fine. I don't.
They're gonna choke to Sandong.
We have to quickly bring back.
Yeah, you have to run them before they rebuild, because they get like 10,000 guns after they win.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I need to bring back Bald Man like really quickly. I don't want to have to deal with like Mingan.
You'll need that one. Do the right side. When's it coming out? TBA. We need to do stuff. Like, you understand, there's a lot of testing still involved, and I have like a backlog of things I missed out because I was working on last week. So yeah, it'll be out when it's out. We're trying though. I really want it to be out. It's actually pretty cool.
I'm just taking time to like highlight all the general bios.
Will the BSS be able to integrate the CRS? Yes. Yeah. You don't get any special content if you do that, because like, whoever's boss will be boss, but you will be able to do that. Will the Alamo finally start trains research? I don't remember. Like, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot. It's been a while. Will there be an announcement yeah, there's always an announcement for when the release announcement. Oh, when they're releasing it now. We're just gonna, like, when it's time to announce, we're just gonna tell you. Like, we'll probably say something along the lines of, hey, listen, our update's coming out in however much time. Yeah.
Do they start with trains research? Hold on. Yes, they do. You can play the game now because supply is mandatory. Will I do Huhan Min and wait 6 years? No, I will probably get as far as maybe unification, if we're lucky.
I think we do actually have... Sorry, finish your thing.
Does it get any unique admirals for the... There are... Are there? No, they're not. Oh, you share
There's a... Because, for sure...
Oh, wait, no, there's one. It's this guy. Because he's Chen Jitang's brother.
Yeah. I was gonna say, wait.
Also, how safe it is for you to tab out? Do you want to turn on the Discord overlay to like show who's talking?
There are 5 unique admirals, actually. Believe it or not, we found 5 unique admirals for early on. I don't think we succeeded for Yunan, though. Unless Oyen goes.
Yunnan has 1. And I made like a concession that he's given to every path if they conquer Lingguang.
Yeah, because I don't know where we even find these. Oh no, Oyanga, yeah, he set up his own naval school, but he was like a KMT dude. You might need to bail out. Nah, never mind. I was gonna say consider bailing out Mingan because they might actually like choke against the.
Actually, choke.
Well, also like, is it okay for me to like tab out? The Discord overlay is like disabled by my streaming software, so it doesn't like dox any of you.
Hmm. I sent you like this, like how to like set it up so it only shows who speaks.
Yeah, but that would probably
What do you
take too
think
long.
for
Okay, fair enough.
yes, is there an in-game event for KMT? Can someone can you clarify what you mean by KMT elections? No, there are party elections, but and there are events for those. I wouldn't call them fair though, or no, they're an accurate representation of how like these elections went, which is usually like whoever's top dog, you know, takes out the rest. Usually. Everyone appreciate Chen Ji-tang because this will be the last time he's a head of state.
Goodbye, Chen.
We actually, during initial development, we actually wanted him as like a permanent head of state for our path, but then we like got you read up on him, and like the dude like legitimately did not want to leave home. Like that was his whole. That was actually why Chung originally supported him for a bit. Is like, although he would resist the central government a lot, or more specifically Chung, like he also didn't have national ambitions apparently, or like aggressively did not have. Because like most of the time, these quote unquote regionalists, the moment you give them like a legitimate shot at reuniting the country, like they'll take it. Like everyone's a regionalist until they aren't. But yeah, it seems like Chen Ji-tang just perennial. I want Guangdong, and that's it. I'll fight anyone who tries to take it from me, but I'm also not gonna like leave home. And then the other funny thing about him is I think he invested like a sizable portion of his budget into like the Air Force. And you want to guess which branch of his government decided to defect to Chang once offered money?
What's funny is that we have the governor that Chang put in charge after the defection as like an available general.
Which one was it again? That was
Hanmu, yeah.
We've got an economics question. In terms of economics, how is the RKMT in the new law? Will it be dirigism, where the party/state manage the economy in a more direct way? Will it be an oligarch economy like the OTL one in Nanjing years, extremely corrupt and inefficient with inflation problems, or like free market capitalism, Austrian school, or Keynesian?
Before an answer, I would like to say that the Nanjing decade was not as corrupt as like popular history would have you regard it as, and it was kind of like genuinely a good period of economic development. Anyway.
Where's Suzu? Also, the Austrian school. All right, yeah, sorry. I'm gonna have Suzu explain this one though if he wants.
I mean, I think Kaiser put it pretty well. I mean, even in the Nanjing period, it was still state operated, and that's still like the model that Sun wanted. That you'd have to have. There is like no existing capital that you have to have the state to help in some way generate it. I think and Ask a Dev, like it's still national capitalism. I mean, you might have a greater emphasis on capitalism as you would in the left. But at the end of the day, like everyone realizes, like the only way for China to move forward is to be an industrial country.
This is a big event.
Yeah, I was about to say it's bald man time. He's coming back. Forehead, big forehead.
Balding man, he's not bald yet. He will be bald by the end of the campaign, though. Not in the portrait, but like with the mouth crest.
Yeah, he will be bald.
Yeah,
If you
I'll just
play
wait.
LeBlanc right, yes.
Who Hanman balding mechanic when?
Remember
Here he
for the
is.
just
I think he has like one of the longest leader bios in the game. And it's been like cut down multiple times. But like he is quite important, and I don't know where else you'd put this information.
yeah. One thing just to wrap
What?
up the economic question though, even when the economy was directed basically by oligarchs, like remember it was still within a national capitalist like system. So Song and H. Kong, I'm forgetting their Chinese the Mandarin pronunciation. Whatever. Song and Kong, both of them got their power basically because they were running various ministries related to the economy. Now they were probably appointed because they were also like, economically literate. And they did work with the various Jiangnan capitalist classes, but the big sort of point of tension was to what degree does the KMT actually control the economy? And the answer is quite a bit, at least on the point of like everyone ultimately works for the KMT in the party state. The National Reconstruction Plan does allow for some limited capitalism, especially for like light industries. But anything like heavy industry and I think like resource extraction on principle was supposed to be run by the government. And in the end, the ultimate goal was for like pretty much national control of everything. So yeah. Back to Baldman.
Yeah, I'm just going through like
I
all the new
dash-
characters we got now.
Why does Shandong call Wei Highway? Well, it does?
It does, yes. That
Huh.
was discussed as what part? Like what was that part of the? What part of this update was that? Like when were we meant to add that?
Wait, what?
No, I know we
Uh,
talked about it, it's just like, oh, we already added it. Huh.
Wei Highway being owned by Shandong.
Oh, that's when we actually are on Master. I think that was the plan.
Hmm.
Or maybe we did. I forget if we added it or not. I was out all last week. I missed out. Also, for social, didn't the KNT support socialism since they thought its application would avoid industrial conflicts? Kind of. It's like socialism in China. You know, everyone has their own quote unquote interpretation of it. They will. Their goal as a KNT was to avoid class conflict. That's true. I think the more big brain thinkers legitimately thought if you do the KMT system of development, you'll avoid the whatever class conflict phase. That tends to also be shared by a lot of the quote unquote moderates. So like if you see any leader in that takes power, I think in our so I'm trying not to talk too long, but it's just like we have two political spectrums for China. There's the KMT political spectrum, and there's the Beiyang political spectrum, which is pretty much everyone else. KMT people, anything right of radical socialist, except for Song's initial faction because we didn't have a space for them, that will generally be on the we could avoid class conflict side of the debate, where they think they could legitimately just not develop into that fate. We could just go directly into, and it's usually some variation like Datong or Universal Harmony. If you're on the like class conflict side of the debate, there's like a separate debate about whether or not China is a feudal or semi-feudal. That's more of a Suzu question. I don't know how to explain that one, but I don't think anyone asked that. It's just like yes, the Kinti did in some degree support social, not necessarily in the way like a Marxist would understand it though. They would have used the word socialism. Why are you helping Mingan? Because if they choke, well, they can't align with anyone else, and because they tend to choke. So,
And also, I mean, come on, it has to be battle of the two big faces of the Kuomintang.
Yeah. Check on Union. See if they're like. I swear there should be a event. I don't know. I don't know if the Union. Do they flip regionalist or do they flip Tang or Azul?
I think they're still going through their tree, or like
Yeah, another month left before it hard. I think October 1st is when they hard flip.
and also like it's like the Hu Hanmin yapathon of every single like he's immediately showed up to China and he's here to just talk. He's been thinking for many years.
No. So I was asking if Union, after Burma rework, would Union's build core catch and shine? No, probably
No,
not.
no, they were never like
No.
actual claimed territories.
They wanted like a mine or two in the border and like a ledge. I think they had a couple of local leaders. China used to have as tributary. They didn't want like the whole state. I think we do give you claims somewhere for it, but like, no, you're not getting cores.
I think it's like in Qing, like at the end of like normal Qing, like unification tree, you can claim like parts of Burma and Turkestan.
They claim this part. That is the only part China actually wants. Because it was held by the Qing.
Somebody asked what happens to Wang and Song if our KMT caps the left, and is Wang's left KMT getting new content?
You get events for Wow to Wong and Song. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you usually can like make peace with them. Granted, that just kind of means they just kind of go to a corner and wither. Cope and see. Is Wong's LKMT getting new content? No, they. No.
Wait, the fall of Sydney. What is going on in Australia? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Normal Entente things.
What the
That's
fuck's
not
Entente
good,
doing? Oh, it's because the socialists took it. Okay.
Baldman's revolution is coming to Asia.
It's okay. They'll all be freed under Hu Hanmin's tutelage anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show off
That's
the zeal.
That's slavery. Imperialists was in fighting.
Oh no.
Unbrutal conviction has aura.
Well, the one thing that I did finally change was, you know how like in LKMT, if you're on like the worst or the highest or lowest level, like you get ticking stability loss. Well, I don't know if everyone remembers that, but yeah, it would basically mean like 0 stability at the end of like campaigns because you would just kind of forget about hitting that high or that low. So I changed it to like a flat. It's still a harsh modifier, but at least like when you change it, you're not like stability's not like 0. Zeal decide. Someone's asking, what did Zeal actually decide? So
It literally is on like the tooltip that's just popped up. Right as they asked. But you can continue.
yeah, basically like they're a lot. Okay, all these paths we have a different terminology, but there's like paths, scenarios, endings, whatever. Usually you just get swapped into one of 2 tracks, depending on where your zeal is. I think Liang Guang, is your zeal high enough to go to one track versus the low zeal ending? For Yunan's KMT, it's were you able to keep zeal centered, so within the middle too. We got creative with it, but then like from there, once that's decided, then it's just a matter of party popularity. But you also get bonuses for different levels of zeal. So
It's time to go to war.
can you do the seize Gulf Coast capital before League War's over? I'm kind of curious because I'm like, if you can,
I mean, I was trying to like, I want to get rid of at least like the 10 stab before I like just immediately jump into war. Although rip to the hero of Shanghai.
Yeah, but he was a traitor anyway.
He's not welcome.
Chat.
Is he not? I think there should be an event where he just gets like sent packing home as soon as you lose the. I guess. Or
It's,
you might be able to forgive them. I think maybe the sequence is I think Liangong has priorities. I think they get to choose if you purge. Not the PP. What do you call them? The 10th Army. And then
yeah, there we
then
go.
after that,
the events popped up now on my screen. Fate of the Fourth Army.
one's not even home.
Yeah, just no mercy.
No mercy. I don't care. I don't care about the lame general.
You purge them, beat the LKMT, then you have option to forgive them again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this focus, and then I'm going to declare on Wang.
Sorry. Someone's asking what happens if the zeal hits 0%. You get like really shitty debuffs at 5%. That's what triggers there's like a event basically, and like every equivalent of it is like a warning event. It's like, your zeal's crap. Here's an event about like extreme corruption, how your country's failing, blah blah blah. It's like LKMC when their revolutionary radicalism hits like 95, and you get that event about like the countryside's just like falling apart. KMT is reviewing unionism. Unionism is good. I assume you're talking about the RKMT. LKMT, there's like a whole thing about it. It's like it's usually a variation of unionism is good as long as it's properly under tutelage.
The Seven Gentlemen instant just appeared. A new event.
You'll be seeing that a lot if you play China.
What's Li Zhongren's wear state? You'll find out. Play the game. Arkansas has a strong military component in its political and government structure, so depending on the path Arkansas player takes, will we see a fight for expansion of the military sector of the KMT party, state economy, and a path where we see the takeover of RKMT for civilian intellectual. Alright, I'm gonna just summarize this as like, to what extent does the military have power over the RKMT and its endings? It depends. Long term, the general trend for KMT leaders, including Li Zongren and Chang, was the sort of realization that if you want to be truly powerful in China, like you need both. You both need control of the army, but you also need the legitimacy a strong civilian apparatus gives you. So one of the reasons why Chang stayed in power for so long historically is a lot of his rivals only have one or the other. They would either have a very strong army or like a very provincial level civilian apparatus, but they never had a national level following. And Chang would like leverage that to beat out pretty much everyone. Also, the army obviously is first and foremost, but yeah, you'll see the different paths. Some of them are more civilian dominated, some are more, I don't call them military dominated, but just remember they will always, I think every single one of these quote unquote military paths take the time to build their own civilian apparatus following, whatever you want to call it. Just because that is just so essential to staying on top. And yeah.
I was half tempted to send volunteers to Shandong just so I could stall Mingan even more. That would have been funny. Oh, look.
I'm a little worried about Union not going either way. That's a self-bug report I want to check out.
This would probably matter more if we were doing the Federalists, but it's literally just Zhang Junmai is around. He's angry. He's sitting in his ivory tower.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's supposed to happen. He just kind of screws off.
Is it Suzu reading questions or CKS? I'm trying to figure out who is who.
It's not CSK. It's CKS. How's he not getting? Sorry, someone's asking. He's not getting. I assume he's not getting arrested. I assume referring to Zhang Junma.
Yeah. Oh.
He's probably in like Hong Kong, realistically, or like some shitty. The KMT may arrest him once he starts talking smack about them, but like, now odds are he's just gonna be Hong Kong chilling. The KMT may or may not have kidnapped him though at one point to extort his brother for money. That's something he claimed happened, and that, to be honest, probably true. But yeah. Oh, they did go Federalist.
Yeah, I clicked past it way too quickly, but yeah, they went Federalist, so it does work.
Boo, boo. Also, you might get ganked now. Get ready for the South China War, buddy.
Don't worry. I will leave. That's not enough.
Both Yunnan and Hunan are Federalists. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You know what happened last time they tried to invade? Our glorious man with bad teeth himself defended it, so he'll win.
Yeah. Make sure what you do is try to push into at least one of the Union cities, because if you do, you get them as a puppet after like a year, basically. Oh yeah, just a fun fact. I mentioned Zhang Junmai got kidnapped and extorted, to extort his brother for money. Zhang Junmai's brother was actually like, I think, the second wealthiest banker in the country, which is hilarious when you consider like he's ostensibly a social democrat. His sister is actually pretty famous too. There's a wholesome story with his sister. I'm not gonna spoil, but Zhang Junmai, kind of an asshole, but he did some good stuff too.
Alright, wartime.
They will join in that since they're Federalists, and that's why, yeah, I was telling Hazo he's probably gonna get ganked. Cause, South China War.
You could recruit some more troops.
That is what I'm doing. I'm not used to streaming because there's like a delay from what you guys can see and what I'm saying. Oh no.
Yeah.
Shandong has died. This is not good. Oh yeah, you can also get some of the more, I don't want to say, like, what's the opposite of like scrupulous? Like less inclined warlords. Unfortunately, this is a revolution of the party.
Yeah, purge them all. Mainly for the political power though, because
Yeah.
you need it for.
And like we're not like, as the going down, you're not really lacking. Oh, this is the big event that I. But yeah, as they're going down, you're not lacking in generals, because all of your guys are like the
You can get
historical heroes.
more people. One thing I will say is, fuck, what was I would make a save right now, Hazo, because, yeah, the odds are you're gonna go to war with one of the two, and like the third just gonna like gank you.
Okay. Oh yeah, you also get to see the U clique if you'd like them, but I don't. Is South China more like Russia or Germany in terms of event distribution?
I don't know what that means.
I think probably.
Yeah. There is just a lot of events, period.
So should we go KMT?
But it's not like
KMT's a big
game
leading
intensive
campaign.
like Germany.
Bedsy mostly only had to read during elections, and regionals you just don't have to read. Period. Like there are still events. There's still quite a bit of it, but it's just like you could tell which one won IRL versus the ones that got defeated in 1920 versus 1924.
Oh, they're trying to propose a non-aggression pact.
Might be helpful.
Yeah, SEPTA, dude. Because they're do.
I
now
actually,
you can go
I
full-
actually might have to because of this bald man trying to eat me alive.
Yeah, SEPTA and then use it to like gank the. Yeah, because you need to take over Southwest and outrace the LKMT to Nanjing. Not Nanjing, Wuhan.
Angry with government.
Okay, and in that case, I guess we go on Hunan first. And we can speed up a little bit. The big lake.
Leave a border against unit. Remember, there's the South China War these days, so they will like. Once you go to war with one, the other will go to war with you. Usually.
Give it back to Lee again.
Need someone run. Take these like 4 shitters.
Yeah, I mean he's literally one of the best generals in all like in China. There was
Overrated.
0 glazing. All right, time to kill federalism. But before we do that, I'm trying to see.
No, I'm
trying
just
I'm trying to remember where
a small
where
feather.
did we put? I'll just put it there. Goodbye, Zhao. Oh, everything's going off now. It's 1937.
Go.
Dang, kill them all.
Oh no. It's actually probably worth taking guys off of here and giving them to Lee. Oh, not through. Thank you. What do you mean this looks so doomed? Don't worry about it.
The spirit of the party state will overcome.
This was a bad time for this event to fire. Right, okay.
Who needs war support?
Us, kinda. But that would be kind of helpful.
Remember, will wins wars.
You don't need guns, you need willpower.
You need division. There you go. A template.
What do you think political power stood for?
We're getting requests for you not to die, Hazo, so please keep that in mind.
Don't worry, I'm goated at this game.
This is the Hazo strat, not the
Skip
Katie strat. There's a big difference.
You just save scum. Actually, honestly, if you like choke this, just annex HNN. annex.
Now he's
Y-
winning. Don't worry, he's winning. Don't you see?
Yeah, sure.
He'll win. He'll win.
Will wins wars.
Wayland just casually left vulnerable.
Oh, this was the event I was waiting for. I was not spending the PP to get the free headmaster you can get. Because I want the glorious, fearless Confucian general Li Lijun. Because he is like, I might have favorites when I make characters. And he is definitely one of my favorites.
One of my portraits, so that's good taste.
It is a very nice portrait. Like all Sony portraits.
That is correct. Thank you. Has there been any thought as to who would be involved with the Russian military mission to the RKMT?
Yes, actually. It was one of the first things I ever discussed with Matoro, and I did not know. I have never talked to Matoro before, so I was like very, very squeamish and awkward, and I just came into his DMs and was like, do you have any spare glup shitos you could toss for the Guomandang as like a military mission? So he gave me like 3 guys that he doesn't use. Because this was before Russia Rework released, so it was like so and so.
A couple of years back, then.
Yeah, I
It is an enjoyable.
uh
An enjoyable process of just like connecting reworks to each other.
this isn't good.
Use your regulars to push.
I need to move people around. We do have the war ongoing. I just need to like survive because Yunnan will like to get debuffs periodically.
That's true, yeah. Actually.
So it is just like kill Hunan, survive Yunnan.
If you can beat the AI to abandon any like unit, so Mengzi, Kunming, I don't think you're going to get Dali. You will be able to get Yunnan as a puppet though. I know that's not very feasible at the moment given they're like doing Union things, but yeah, if for any of the fans watching this, yeah, that's what you do if you are doing a 2-way war. I think the way it's scripted is if you're holding any of Guizhou, that's calculated separately, so Guizhou will be taken by whoever's holding it. And then if you take any of the core union, they will be forced to be your puppet. Which is very not. It's very sometimes useful. Very sometimes useful. Because they're bad people.
Improve your templates. You need better units.
Does he have equipment to spare?
We don't need
Yo, man,
we don't
worry.
need better units. We've got our big pusher. We have to put it under the best general in all of China.
Wu Pei Fu. I
Try
don't realize he
to
was joining the
try to
KMT.
encircle the.
He instantly melt them with that division.
Yep. Will wins wars. Oh, that is unfortunate.
You need to trigger supply, because that's the only thing.
That division is broken.
No, you need to send all your troops there to encircle them. Or else you miss your opportunity to kill Hunan immediately. Oh no.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh no, you need to counterattack.
There is a problem with the stream. The problem with the stream being slightly delayed is like we're giving backseat driver
Yeah,
advice.
you're giving backstreet advice when
No.
I am like not even. I'm like 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, exactly. All we backseat drivers, we are literally we've already made the turn.
It's
Oh
a
my
very,
God.
very long vehicle. You know, the back seat is like a few miles back.
Why have I been encircled? Oh no, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. There we go. We got an encirclement off.
This is to emulate the chaos of Chinese warlords fighting each other.
And then we push up the
Most-
Changsha.
Most competent KMT command staff, just everyone talking over.
No, no, no! You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this.
Yeah, I know that's just, it's a propaganda story, but it's like the story of like Chang like telling a unit with like no munitions left, like, oh yeah, move the mortar up.
Ah, look, we got one.
Fits.
We got Hunan. See, the strat works.
Alright, completely overrun unit now. Like, you may as well. I'm pretty sure you captured all of their Hunan's shit too, so you could probably like upgrade all your templates.
Oh yeah, I can train one more beefy division. And what one is my? Oh, they're slightly different.
Most advanced division.
Okay, these are the ones. These are the ones we use. Actually, 12 width is fine.
Then you destroy Sichuan, and then you do whatever, I guess.
Yeah, actually, Sichuan will probably be the move, right? Because then you can. Oh man, this is actually a united KMT.
Oh my God! Look, it's our favorite Hunan Kuomintang figures.
I'm sorry, I hate to backseat Hazo, but if you're using a field marshal line, you should probably, I think, shift click it so it doesn't create individual army lines. Otherwise, the AI will randomly reshuffle your troops all over
I don't mind.
the line.
I have like played this game for like a long time, so it's fine.
And a lot of people who have don't know about field marshal lines because the game is stupid. It doesn't tell you.
You know, there's people like who want like core level systems too, like 3 tiers of. I mean, I don't hate the idea in of itself. It's just like I don't think the GUI is just set for Hoi 4. I do wish they had theater level field marshals just so you could like randomly use up another spot. So beautiful, just wiping out the
Destroying federalism.
before you destroy them though, do check. I just want to see. Do you have the decision to do a long Yun coup in your decision panel? I forget.
I have accept Yunnan surrender.
That would be the one.
However, no compromise.
Oh, compromise, no surrender.
Exactly. And now we have new guns. So we can actually try and maybe fix our political issue. I would like a lot of guns. So I can stop producing so many guns. Oh, the legation's collapsed. That's convenient.
That's 3 factories for you.
How do you go bankrupt as a like quasi state?
No money in it.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, we could get.
Oh, there's land reform. Yo, we got. Hey, where's who asked about Huhaman land reform? You got it. Go. Read.
Do I want war support or do I want like that portrait? I'm good. Could I just battle plan?
Yeah. I was just shitposting because I know people always ask about KMT land reform. If you do want to read a very fun propaganda book, it's not propaganda per se, but it's Chen Sheng's memoirs about land reform. He's a very good writer. Or at least, I don't know if he actually wrote himself, but whoever wrote that book, very, very eloquent. Or what's the written equivalent of eloquence? Very good poise? Prose? No.
Is it like including the translation?
Also, Hazel, are you just ignoring your country altogether?
My what?
Your economic tree?
Yeah, because you're the Kuomintang. You have to just keep going.
Yeah, I was just gonna make that joke. It's like, yeah, KMT, do zero development, just loot.
Yeah, literally, just loot and pillage until the country's united, and then we figure it out.
This will absolutely not have any serious economic.
No, listen. The chairman is always right. You don't ask questions. You just follow what the chairman says.
Exactly.
See,
Are we sure we're not going increase on Grand Pass?
okay.
Loot Sichuan next. Do it.
Hold on, I need to reorganize. I also need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Like 2 minutes.
Wait. Anyone have any questions? You guys wanna? Yeah. If Liangguan doesn't win the league war, does Sunfo show up in RKMT earlier, or do you take? He pops up in Nanjing. Yeah, pretty much. The trigger is Nanjing because that way we can confirm LKMT is dead. Does that make sense? And actually, it's not a perfect thing either because because of the way CUF mechanics work, it's not perfect, but we try our best. What you'll get events about for his faction before LKMT is dead is like usually some variation of like his friends who he sent because he's a two-faced snake sometimes. He has buddies in both committees. Just feeling things out, you know what I mean? But
There the Raven one is asking, if LKMT doesn't win the League War, does Sunfo show up in LKMT earlier, or do you have to take Nanjing for him to appear?
Yeah, just similar answer. It's just like, he'll pop up slightly earlier. I forget the exact trigger. He does silly stuff because he's Sunfo.
I'm back. Okay.
Since LKMT like came up, did the real LKMT also receive some new stuff along with it?
Rework LKMT? No, not really. No, you
Not
will get some.
rework, like I mean, like no new stuff with this.
Yeah, I think Mingan gets like not. They do get some actually. This is sort of part of our design philosophy too. Is just like when you rework. I'm trying to say tags. I know it's a public-facing way we call it, but like when you rework these like factions, we try our best to remember to create good interactions with other factions. So that way, even if you're not playing Liangguang or Yunnan, at least you will have the ability to like influence just a tiny bit. Obviously, we don't want to override the the Angwan players autonomy by like giving LKMT bullshit decisions to like turn them red. But yeah, you do have to make a choice at that point. Do you want to invest resources fighting off Mingan's attempts to influence you, or do you want to cooperate? It's not the worst thing to be a socialist sometimes. Well, that depends on your point of view. But yeah, we try. Oh, and Tugan Cohen.
Not making the allegations.
Yeah,
That's just an example of Sunfo.
I just got the like recruiting the Yunnan Kuomintang event, and I do want to get all of the guys, but that is like 15 stab.
Hey,
We can.
Stability's temporary. The guys are forever.
That is true.
Daiji.
Uh,
Come on, it'll be funny. Do it.
I've done it. Okay, I guess I have to move our old farts out of the way so we can put in the newer farts. Like, Chen Cheng. There we go.
Poor man.
And
I love the new He Yinqing portrait. I'm so glad we found a good sort. It's so hard. Some of these generals, even if you have a bunch of pictures of them, like they always look like they just have a derp face on. He Yinqing in particular, he just always has this like this expression, like he's being surprised or yeah. Look up He Yinqing. You'll see what I mean. So we finally found a badass one where he's like, yeah, I'm gonna conquer China.
He almost permanently has the look as if he was a deer who just got caught in headlights and is about to be hit by a car.
Very much. I'm surprised people were able to find a good-looking Chen Guofu. That was actually that was my first suggestion to China, actually, was making him a country leader because LKMT used to I forget what their Autem slot was, but I'm pretty sure it was just like bureaucrats. I'm like, come on, you got that CC click, man. And I recommended Chen Guofu, but couldn't find a good picture of him because like the one picture he had was like crusty. It's from the Who's Who booklet.
yeah, but then like Lemon found this like ultra crisp, like 4K hair follicle, like skin pore, perfect lighting, crazy angle portrait, like source. Anyway. Oh, they submitted.
Guomin June too.
That's actually not a good thing.
Well, just use it to invade Beijing next. I love how it's been like 2 years and the KMT like literally just controls the entire country. Absolute zilly like choke. Worse than the Ravens, man.
Sometimes Gili can control like fucking 2/3 of country in less than a year.
Should we get Dai Tao? I feel like that's the like matches the vibes that we need.
I don't want to place Li Wenfan for him.
I want to have like the full like Hu Han Min squad. We got Chen Jitang, you got Li Wenfan, Zhu Zheng, and then put Dai Tao, his best friend.
Yeah. You were just I think originally about to replace Li Weifan as his. Oh no, I mixed up Zuolu and. No, that was Li Weifan. Yeah, you replace Huang. No more old Guangxi, new Guangxi clique people.
Oh yeah, here is the Russian military advisor event for Numa's interest. You can see that the guys are Peter von Glazenap, I'm not pronouncing that right, Georgi Elvingren, and there's one other guy. Where is he? I don't see the noun. Oh, Vsevolod Ivanov.
Vsevolod Ivanov, yeah.
Do I have a non-aggression pact? No. Did I? No, I don't. I could demand his submission.
Yeah, you could march on to Nanjing now and then just gank Beijing.
I'd gank Beijing first. Well, I don't know. The big thing is you don't want. Fengtian has the new thing now.
Did we reveal it? Yeah.
Also, like one of my favorite like C tier characters is literally just like the father of Chinese armored forces, because he's entirely overshadowed by his more successful protege.
Is that Du Yuming or?
Yeah, Du Yuming was his protege, but like, it's just because he was more of like the thinker. He was like, what? How could we do this? And then Du Yuming was like, fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, Du Yuming is in the left Kuomintang.
I'm actually gonna suggest take out Beijing first because I'm kind of curious what happens if you take them out first, and then you get the fourth conference. I don't know. I legitimately don't know what happens. I feel like I feel the narrative usually expects you to take out LQMT first. All right, you're gonna get a less bugged version if you take out LQMT first. But if you take out Beijing first, then we go to uncharted territory.
It's not bugged because I remember changing it. It literally just has changed descriptions.
Ocus?
All right, it is time. It is time to march on Beijing.
Let's go.
Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Okay.
Did you see your puppets troops yet, or?
Yeah, they're in it. Steal it? I can't because they're not the lowest.
They don't need to be the lowest. You just need to have integrated them
They
once.
They do
Yeah.
need to.
Over some things.
Well, sorry,
They
they're the
changed it?
highest. They're the highest.
Ah.
Oh, I actually thought this would go better than it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Because the Qing actually have good troops, and
Wang.
oh no, you're pushing.
Wang,
You're
please.
probably...
Wang. I need Wang. I need Wang to help.
They're just derping in Nanjing.
Please, he doesn't
Wait, who
understand.
submitted to you?
Lu Zhang.
Oh, really? That's a surprise.
It's a chance. It can happen.
Does RKMT have same amount of content as LKMT? I think. I assume by LKMT mean Mingan. I'm pretty sure that they actually have
more. They have way more. There's like, because we like went below max.
People for like RKMT. Yeah, I understand. Like, just putting. Yeah, there's just like there's a lot. The RKMT's like history was so much longer that we had to like to even put in most of these people somehow. It's just dreadful. A lot of work. Can you get Funny Shot? Yeah, yes you can.
Also, the RKMT is split between two different like groups: the Yunnan people and the Liangwang people. which inherently means there's going to be more that you can put in for them than the LKMT, which is one single group on the map.
Also, like, these guys were like the historical people. Like, they won. Well, kinda. They were winning.
Until the
They
end
won
of
until they didn't win.
So like, there's a lot more written about them, and they're a lot more relevant. Because like, well, like Wang, his whole thing kind of, well, like the left, they're not like irrelevant, but they're not as important.
oh, it's this event. It's this event. Tensions in Manchuria. Yeah, so I didn't actually review. I haven't even drafted minor. I forgot I was supposed to do that. Yeah, shit. Well, assuming I do minor Monday tomorrow, which I may or may not do still because I'm really tired. Yeah, Fontaine got a new mechanic, so yeah, Sino-Japanese War pretty much guaranteed now, and it's less annoying when it does happen because it's set up. Like the current way it works is Fontaine has like a million ways to piss off Japan and start a war early. I think that got cut. What and the current way is if you take Beijing as Fengtian, you and start a focus, that will set you to one of two different paths. The negotiation path or the unification by subjugation, which then might cause the Zhang Zuolin assassination, which might cause Yang Yuting to take over, or we usually simplify it so it's like this. Also, so it's less like because the problem with the bottleneck being Beijing was like it's literally right next door. So if you're a southern tag and you don't race them to Beijing, you basically get a Sino-Japanese War. We did so it's like slightly. I think it's better. So Fengtian needs to hit. Fengtian's allies need to control Beijing and one of the four other big cities. So Nanjing, Wuhan, Chongqing,
Guangzhou.
so, yeah. And that will trigger the event chain, which will determine at that point, do you're still negotiating with Japan, but it's less do we just hard break with them out of the blue or whatever? And more like, okay, we can either just join the CPS and hope they give us the concessions later, or we can demand as part of the deal, right? And if Japan's influence is too high, you won't be able to demand concessions. And that once you do that, that will trigger the United Front to form against you, because at that point it's like everyone's banding together to stop a Fengtian takeover. But if as Fengtian you get like stuck somewhere, which is very high chance, and I don't know if anyone remembers the camp on the river strategy, camp on the Dai River strategy, we just kind of farm Fengtian until you're ready to take on Japan. What happens now basically is the Kwangtung army is going to launch a coup, and yeah, that will result in Yang Yuting taking over. That will also start the Sino-Japanese War, but in a conditions a lot less favorable to Japan. Though I don't think Yang Yuting starts off as a puppet anymore. After unification, they might.
It doesn't.
Yeah, after unification, they might end up as a puppet. I think if you have Japanese influence high enough, but yeah. So that way, yeah. Oh, fuck off.
Please, I need to take this one city before Wang decides to kill me. There we go.
Least treacherous Wang Jingwei.
Wang Jingwei sends blood in the water. Can I?
It's the blood in Yangtze, you could say.
Please, this is like actually after the Northern Expedition where they wouldn't give you back like Henan.
Don't focus with your puppet. Take like as much northern crap as you can. Oh, you might be able to subjugate the Guominjin.
If I can, that would be very big. Offer an alliance, please.
Hang will save the revolution.
Please, this won't come back. This won't be a problem in the future. Because we have to go fight the left now. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh no. Move faster. Please move faster.
In this timeline, the left purchased the right first.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic. You're in Wuhan now.
The time for Katie starts.
All right. Do we like go into do we like progress the phases? I'm unsure.
Beijing to progress phase.
No,
So
you can-
just oh,
Because we control Wuhan and Canton.
oh yeah. Advance your army first, because that's how I think. I forgot the KNT's able to do that. You're able to. Someone's joking right-wing Wuhan government time, which is kind of true, yeah.
Don't worry. We took the capital. It's over. It's over. They lose. They lose. They lose. The spirit of the Guofu is with us.
Yeah, snaking, just as the Guofu prescribed.
Oh wait. Zhang is at war with them as well.
Yeah, you gotta hurry up, dude. Otherwise, they're gonna. Actually, you're gonna go to war with Fengtian, I guess, shortly after. But I suspect this adventure is gonna end in the Sino-Japanese War. So
What is this event? Oh, it's traditional Chinese medicine. What do we need the most of?
public health,
Public.
free
yeah.
healthcare needs to be implemented now.
We need to implement free healthcare, like during this stage.
Just as Guofu intended.
Okay, well, there's Feng. Now they're jumping us. Call in the Guomunjun. They can help. There we go. Go off. Go off, kings. And this is the one time I actually like you.
A shit show.
Least complex situation.
This is just a northern expedition IRL, just like like a three-way conflict. Everyone's just fucking each other over.
Did you summon Sichuan too?
But he's just chilling. He's keeping his whole army in his borders, which is like in character.
A fair point has been raised, which is not to backseat or nothing, but does the player know about shift field martial front
We already had
lines?
this conversation.
We've already had this, yes.
Troll Menez.
Listen, Wang's he's almost back in Paris. He just needs to die. He just needs to leave. I don't want to deal with Wang Jingwei anymore. The time is we've moved past the need.
You're sick of Wang.
I am sick of Wang.
Gets a sick military uniform.
He's not even a soldier. He's just playing as one.
Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Give me the capital. I'm fine with this.
Take it all.
Oh my god, they really want this one port. They actually... Okay, there we go. All right, time to do Northern Expedition Part 2.
The Northern Expeditioning. I could have sworn there's an event that lets you move your capital.
It's a decision.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
move our provisional
I'd
capital.
advise against that here.
We can move to Nanjing.
I think in this case it might be wise to do Wuhan, but Nanjing's the actual. Yeah, do Nanjing. You gotta do it. Gotta do it to him.
I guess your supply will move faster.
The arrogance of moving into Nanjing when like the enemy forces are literally at the border.
We have to. It's the
Yeah,
capital.
just as the Guofu intended. Azorizan's asking what will the RKM do to Wang and Song after the cap LKMT? I think we're about to find out in a second.
See, now the party's all united because there's nobody else.
Build a bunch of forces to guard the ports. That's the big thing. And once you knock out, what's his face? So I think his timer surely is running out sooner or later. I think he's gonna get cooed by Yang. Though I think taking Beijing will add another year.
Oh, look, here he is. Here he is. Here is everybody's favorite Democrat.
It's fun so.
I forgot I called him a dilettante.
Yeah, what's the next step of their master plan? Oh, and here's Chen Mingxu again. We caught up to him. He's allowed to come back. And we'll take them as well.
If only it was Sun Wukong.
Wait, that's really funny. You could just like re-allow in the fucking 10th army after you booted them. Yeah. I know we kicked you out like literally 3 years ago, but that's how the KMT operated, man. One day you're like wanted, next day you're like kind of being allowed back in, but they'll probably kill you once you no longer need it.
And sometimes you have to face Sun Quan and near the river where he fucks up horribly.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the reorganized comrades. Do we just get everyone? Do we just take everyone? Is this how it's gonna go?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We are one party. Every general must be here.
So who do you think deserves more blame for that'll be the ultimate historiography debate, is like who deserves more blame for the big LKMT choke choke job of 1938.
Okay,
Wandersong.
I've crippled myself, but I've got the whole gang is here, and we're not doing too great. Back to 1924.
Hazel, show how many generals you have now.
All of them, basically, like literally most.
The entire gang.
The entire gang is here.
Mind you, he also went out of his way to not take in any like non-KMT generals, so the roster could actually get pretty big.
Please, we just have to hold. I don't.
You just gotta hold out for another hour when the stream ends.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
No, you're winning. You're fine. Is Japan in there yet?
No,
Well, it'll be that soon.
I'm not looking forward to that. It's just I need a
Like,
supply
come on,
hub.
you have Fang on your side. Come on, it's not going to be an issue.
Dude is probably having discussions with Japan to like leave.
Hmm.
Can you like put like tax into your army, or did you not resolve that?
I'm still fighting with this template.
No, I mean like what are the hubs, the thingy?
I don't have any cars.
You know what? Fair enough. You have the wheel, and that's all that matters.
Just take Beijing while they are also occupied on that front. Oh, that probably explains it. I forgot how to do research.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how to do.
Fighting with
I forgot how to do research so bad. I'm literally doing Navy focuses.
fucking advance your army, dude. You have the focus to start phase 4
No,
early.
that will give, but that's debuffs. That's like immediate debuffs. That's like hefty debuffs.
That's true, actually. At least the econ stuff, though, you can advance the because your economy's shit anyway.
Have you considered just opening the console and typing del all thing?
No, because
Why didn't Chunk do it?
Yeah, well, why didn't Hu Han Min just like type kill Chiang Kai-shek?
Because that's only a command that works in EU4, not in Hoi 4.
Because
silly.
killing a party member, it goes against Sunnis doctrine, Hazo, so he wouldn't have done it. Chang, on the other hand...
I was thinking of all the circumstances where like Sun Yat-sen threatened to kill somebody in his own party.
Did he continue doing that even after he
Died?
You're making the progress.
Yeah, he haunts them.
He haunts them. It's the spirit of the Gofu.
He turned into one of those hopping undead, a Jiangshi. Jiangshi, yeah. And he just jumps off.
It's the secret force principle.
Will Japan beat new mechanics to fight China easier because they couldn't hardly cross Beijing? We have not implemented it yet, but I am very confident an upcoming change will be kind of chill. We did buff, I think, Fengtian a decent amount, so they should have a decent-ish foothold in China proper. But yeah, China's eternally a pain in the ass to balance. We're working on it. Blah blah blah. I think they're actually pretty good. Not to pat myself on the back too much, but I actually think the current alignment for the Philippines is actually pretty good. They're and they're like the balancing. I think it's pretty good for that one. So
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but the Guomunjun have died. Nothing of
They
value is
have?
lost.
those
Oh no.
guys are
Anyway,
actual
The wholesome
ass.
100 Christian warlords.
China's
Well, at least
Christian warlord,
yeah.
he's gone.
Wait, is Liu Chun the grandiose plan guy?
Yes.
Oh well.
He's not doing very well trying to, like, help. Okay, I guess we are going to do economy stuff.
Before you do that, I just want to quickly look at your photo spirits. I'm curious if are you still suffering from Black Monday?
Yes, I'm still suffering from the shattered economy and the collapsed agricultural sector.
Yeah. Typical
And
KMT.
struggling literacy. I've not focused anything on trying to help the people. I'm trying to win a war.
You know, when people ask like why did anyone support the Federalists or Regionalists? Well,
This is why.
All right, I'll have to call
How's,
here.
how's it
Thanks
going,
for
folks?
having me on this stream, but I'm head out.
take care, Suzu. It's an honor
Au
working with you.
revoir. It's been fun. He's leaving at the right time because I'm about to literally like die.
Do you people do anything? Did something happen?
We're currently streaming.
To Twitch.
What? Oh.
To 135 people.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Gray, you should
It's
probably
like
lower your mic sensitivity because you're a little
1949
loud.
level collapse, by the way.
I'm gonna go see the stream on Twitch, I guess.
Okay, yeah. It's on Hazo's Twitch.
Right. Do I go to like announcements or some shit?
Yeah, we have a link up in announcements.
Yeah.
Someone's asking on the Reddit, by the way, like, what's actually being added in the China update? Come on, bro.
Nothing. We're adding nothing.
You lose. Good day, sir.
It's all a trick.
Okay, here's the game plan. My brilliant tactical mind.
Look at what Chung did in IRL and just lost. Like,
We haven't even got into the second Sino-Japanese war. We're literally just trying to get out of like the Angojin nuking us.
yeah, streaming is a bitch, dude, because like you're so distracted, you just kind of miss out on like key stuff. So like, everyone does way worse on stream than like single player, because again, single player could just kind of pause a lot, think it over. You could also cheat, but
Wait, who can main? Cast the dark magic of the console.
Okay, now we force Mr. Grandiose Plan to fight for us.
like realistically, he would just like turn on. Well, no, he might do the chunk thing, just like poison him, seize Chongqing.
Okay, time to lock in.
when you really think about it, it's really all Wang Jingwei's fault.
That is true. That is true. Oh, it happened.
United Front. Now you can get the overwhelming support of the Ma clique.
Oh yeah, because they formed it immediately. That's a bug.
That's a bug. We haven't fixed it.
That's a bug. That's a bug.
What I will do is like I'm trying to think how to do it best. And what I'll do is I'll have the AI wait like 70s to actually click the button.
Yeah.
American.
As funny as it is to ask like Mark Leek or Xinjiang to join the United Front, like, yeah, no.
But can you click on Feng Tian quickly? I just want to see. Wait, how is he doing this? Okay.
Oh shit, they got the negations.
I think it's because he got the 30 states he needs to finish the mission. Unless he took Wuhan. I don't know if he took Wuhan, but
I think it took Wuhan. No, he didn't.
yeah, it must be the. It's like you need like 30 states to finish the mission. Cole, sorry. I'll only read the questions.
Oh, that's all the buddies.
The only about dish of coal, got anything cooking? Honestly, no. We'll find out when they release it, like when the actual Hoi 4 DLC releases, what to do.
I will say this: from what I heard, it doesn't come with a shitload of new porches that we do have to fill.
That's true.
But I'm sure Paradox, in their infinite wisdom, will probably release a DLC that will add yet another category of portraits.
Also, yes, the Call to United Front base debuffs everyone that isn't fighting with the United Front. So, collaborators get fucked.
Oh my god, why the Congress is happening and they're trying to like... All of my glorious allies are totally... Well, okay, to be fair, the Guomunjun like actually put in work. But like... Please.
That's better.
It feels like I am Hu Hanman.
You're going bald?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
To be fair, I feel like if you're Chinese, you go bold by 30. Like at least in this mod, like it feels like every Chinese person is going bold.
Just stressed, bro.
What's his name? There's this guy with really nice hair.
The like central committee is doing a vote. Hold on.
Okay, someone asked about KMT elections. Well, this is as close as it's gonna get.
Close vote. I don't care. Nobody gets... This is not a democracy.
Owned.
Yeah, I don't know what the I don't know what the... Oh wait, it's because the Ma clique are like helping them. Okay. We might be back. We might be back. Oh, and we just booted the old Guangxi clique. Okay. See, it's all good. They're gone now.
Whee.
I'm just clicking past events. I'm trying not to die. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Hmm?
Japan naval invasion.
Oh dear.
Coach over.
Please. I'm but an infant.
Chensta, with his like 6 boats, gonna stop an entire
Yes.
Japanese
Yes.
fleet.
Yes, he is the GOAT. He is the MVP. Okay, hold on. Need to do some organization.
A reorganization, if you will.
Oh ho. Right. I'm selecting these men based on skill and totally not on like political acumen. Okay. Come with me. We're going on a journey, Chen. Yeah, the legations are Japanese puppets.
That last generally appointed, the smiling one, it's quite a fun source because it's actually from him playing tennis, I think. But then I
Yes.
stuffed him into a KMT uniform.
That's the wrong army. There we go. Please, you just need to stop.
You just gotta hold out for another 40 minutes, Bazo.
I can do that. I can't do that. Oh no.
Let's see, we've got the question in Chinese. Let me translate that. Will you win?
Will I win? It's not. Oh, it's not looking good.
Just do the IRL thing where you just pull into the interior, camp for 8 years.
Iron, you're talking nonsense. A speed below 5?
Okay. All right. We're doing this. I can't leave. I can't leave the. Jesus. Okay. Hold on. Is that leaving that? It is. Never mind.
I actually don't have a lot of time. Someone's asking, do you guys have much time to play base game point for other mods? Even just gotta do. Nah, I don't. When TNO releases like updates, I'll do a game or two. I'll play obviously KR from time to time, but like, life's busy, man. Old dude now.
Yeah, some of us have the dreaded employment debuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only mod I play other than KR is that one that Mia made. That means that when you click a vehicle, it plays real human being, so you can emulate drive.
Of course, you drive.
Yeah, it better be updated because I don't actually know whether she's been keeping it alive ever since.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Hazo. You might have to abandon Nanjing.
I can't. It's the Gofu's capital. I can't be doing that.
You already lost the battle of Shanghai, dude. Now remember, this is Wuhan. This is Lee Zoran's chance to shine.
He's not here anymore. I shot him. He's with the kitchen staff.
He can't do the whatever tires along. Or I don't even know how to pronounce that battle.
And we're about to go into like debuff heaven. Okay. We can still do something here. I feel it in my heart. The Heavenly King of the South would never let us down. Do I already have military disarray? No. Okay. Damn, that person I killed would be very helpful in this exact scenario. Yes.
It is a very common warlord problem.
Does anybody fancy a second trip to Russia?
Get your bags packed. Yeah. Well, I guess tutelage will be 14 years now. If you add in the 8 years war.
Listen, we just gotta play the long game. True meaning of the Kuomintang?
Camping.
The party will ensure economic prosperity for all. Stares into camera. But I will take the 100 political power. That will be very helpful. I'm sure.
This looks extraordinarily Jover.
No, we're making a comeback. We're making a comeback. See, an encirclement, comeback potential. We just need to play it smart.
The secret to winning these things is to not lose.
Yes, that was an ancient proverb.
Yeah.
The secret to winning the Second Sino-Japanese War is to just do tiny encirclement after tiny encirclement. And then get encircled yourself, but then unencircle yourself. So then you encircle the enemy again. This was written in The Art of War.
You joke, but like half of the art of war is just about managing like supply lines. Or like, you know,
The Japanese are blood tanks in. Someone's asking, will recording the speed of stream be available? I hope so. Hopefully this time
Yes.
our voices are correctly captured.
The 4th Central Executive Committee. I'll let the event sit for a bit before I click. We're who maxing all the way. Okay. Take this. The AI appears to just... oh, never mind. Nope, there's just a tank there chilling. Oh, that's why. Where is this? Oh, not my problem. Divisions of 1911.
who owns Shanghai right now?
I think still Japan's LEC puppet.
I don't get it. Japan usually does poorly in China's conflict. I guess you kind of improved this with will be like we spent like the last part of this whole like update was just trying to make Fengtian good. Or well, not good, but like viable, I guess. Because it usually like immediately get pushed into their own territory and then call in Japan. Oh yeah, we're getting new generals as well. So I will just hover over them. Where are they? This guy. And this man.
Oh, hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, one of these portraits I actually made.
Yay!
It's always nice to see, something you put your time on actually appear in the game.
Yeah.
And I think like portraits are the most like immediate at least visually part of it, because shout out to everyone who codes like AI behavior and stuff like that. This is this is as much as if not more important than what me as an artist is doing.
I mean, whoever coded the AI seems to be kicking Hazard's ass.
No, we're fine. We're fine. We're chilling. I'm just focused on the south, west,
You're doing
east.
better than China was. No, that's not true.
What do you
I
mean
was
that's
gonna
not
say you're
true?
better than-
Hey, hold on. In 1940, China was like.
You have Nanjing and Wuhan, which is an improvement. But I'm pretty sure, like, what do you call it? Yan'an being overrun, and I don't know. This is, yeah, I guess this is kind of an improvement.
Hasso has Nanjing. It's definitely an improvement.
Yeah. That is true for now. What the fuck is Siam doing?
Benetton one Chen Cheng's counterattack will save us, of course. Of course.
Is Siam okay? They're like doing like they're fighting their own battle. Right, okay. Get our guys out of here. Please. Northern Ireland is also rebelling. No, wait, that's not... Okay, hold on. See, it's comeback time. We're making a comeback. We're doing national capitalism. Do I
I
even...
still casual disparity. I'm curious who's taking worse. I think you're probably winning at this point, right? Because like Fengtian just can't push.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. The Maz are like, the Maz and the Gumundren are like putting in serious effort, and that's actually surprising.
Sichuan, meanwhile.
Okay. What is going on over there? Oh. War. Right. I'm like thinking that we don't even need to keep our like Chen Cheng over here. But I don't want to move him in case like Japan decides to just walk in. Oh, and Japan's went in on Germany. All right, we're safe. We won. The war is over. In time.
This is the funniest timeline also. Just like the Germans having to like work with the KMT.
I will take the 10 stab. What's the right Gomandang's general viewpoint about Savankovism? It's a shame Suzu left because that was like Suzu's thing.
I mean, I think it's like, it's kind of cool, I guess. Like, there'll be some people who are really into it, like VSS basically. But like, KMT are kind of inwards looking for most of these things. Oh yeah, but the Germans IRL didn't just spend the last decade invading that, destroying their revolution and propping up like literally their enemies, and now they have no dogs left in the race. Sorry, there's someone's asking. Like, Germany did team up with the KMT historically. Yeah.
Oh, there goes Siam. Rip. They tried to fight God and lost.
Rip Bozo.
Let's distribute the means of production. Or, well, actually. I have the political power. Hold on. Where is he?
Go war economy, dude.
Yeah, but I need that. Let me hire Shen Ding Yi first. And then I'll go war econ. Just so that... Oh, wait, that's the wrong guy.
Sun Tailan is the anarchist. No,
yeah.
the communist.
We don't have him.
Cynical.
Rip.
I just named like 3 completely different socialist ideologies.
Let's go with the Ministry of Railways. Let's give Sunfo his little like thing.
You probably could move on to your military tree, right? Because you fixed the army debuffs.
I haven't gotten them.
You're supposed to get them with the... I thought the Sino-Japanese War thing. Or is that only Fall of Beijing?
That's only Fall of Beijing.
Ah.
But if I do it now, I have to like go. I have to like at least close this pocket.
Got potential there.
Yeah, to the person commenting about how ideology setup are leftover from Void 2. That's true, but I'd say like 10's a good number. It works. Like there's a lot of proposals people have over the years, like how to upgrade it. It's just like it works, you know what I mean? Like no one agrees on a change, so it's just like Oh, another naval invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I was trying to. All right, it's probably
Can't
not.
wait. Hyman. Or trying to.
Okay. Right. How do we do this? How do we? You know what? I think our allies can hold that front. We're going to put Chen Cheng in this one.
Oh, you'll ruin the Hubei land reform program.
We don't own. We have. We don't. Well, we own like maybe a third of it. It can wait. Pancho Villa mentality. Land reform can wait until the war is over.
Abandoning the front.
Okay, now my army is awful, but I can start fixing it.
Yeah, just spam decisions. That's how you fix it.
Purge disloyal officers. Reorganize military units. Cleanse army corruption.
Man, if only that was all you had to do IRL is just like spam 3 decisions.
Yeah, why didn't Chang just bank a bunch of PP in command power? Is he stupid?
I know. Is he stupid?
Oh my god, is that German East Asia actually helping? Oh, that's beautiful.
It might be more. They were trying to make it strong. So Camboy is asking if Japan's gonna be buffed this update. Yeah, we're trying to make it a bit stronger. We have a couple mechanical things that I think will help it last longer during the Sino-Japanese War. Do I think it'll be like a perfect? No. Like at the end of the day, a player probably can roll over Japan Function with some degree of ease. But like at least for the AI, it'll be a reasonable challenge. You'll see like an actual Sino-Japanese war. I'm hoping Japan will be aggressive enough to at least like do the historical thing, which is like take the coastline, and then probably stall out trying to move past Wuhan. But yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. All right, 15 minutes, Hazo. You
15
got
minutes.
this.
15 minutes. Okay, okay. I can stall. Russian military expedition. Sure.
Yo.
Who's even in power? Is it? Oh, it's Solonovich. Oh, that's kind of funny. That's kind of odd.
Buff guy that like beats people up.
Yes, he's the buff bodybuilder. He's also a raging monarchist.
I think people are asking to look at Europe for a bit because apparently Munich just fell.
Oh, Germany's like dying. Yeah. Also, I don't think things are going too good for them. The Ottoman Empire is thriving though, even if they can't beat Iran.
Yeah, won't be thriving too long though when like Russia just like invades them for their post-war nonsense. Red America. Yeah, this would have been a fun LKMT world because then like you just go liberation from imperialism, or whatever.
Hey, the gang is still here. They're just not helping the government right now.
Wang Jingwei, go get some support from Third International.
Yeah, send Wang to France right now. How is my... I can turn a blind eye to Chen Jitang being corrupt. It's not like he's...
Germany's dead in 1940. Are you serious?
Wait, the important thing. Okay, Germany's Seja is still in the war. That's all that matters.
The German choke job.
Hey, Falkenhausen helping the KMT once again.
Once again.
It's canonical. Every timeline. Is that tank really just gonna like encircle itself? Okay. Wang would never defect. I'll have you know. Okay. We're fine. We're doing good. We're like, the war is winnable. You just need to delay national reconstruction a little bit more. And maybe stop pushing when I have a debuff. You guys, are my allies doing okay? Or are they like, they're actually doing they're pushing them back? Okay, let's just wait for our debuffs to go. And then we can do something. Fall of Detroit. Oh. Rip Ash.
I love how even in this timeline where like Return to National just routes everyone, and I know it's not CSA anymore. What's the new name?
Workers' Congress of America.
Yeah, even when they win, like they're still just like losing Detroit in the first week of the war against Canada.
Are my debuffs gone? Yes. Excellent. Okay, it's go time. That's another naval invasion. Never mind. We're good.
Stream's ending in like 13 minutes, so if anyone wants to talk about stuff before we or ask questions before we do stuff or we hang up, yeah, ask your questions now. Africa must be going to shit right now.
Will there be any changes to the submission feature in China?
No.
Will there be another stream, or is it a one-off?
Let's see how we're feeling, like, whatever, day of release, or, like, week before release. Life's gotten pretty busy, I think, for everyone on the China team, so it's like, yeah. Like, this is literally the weekend right after a huge exam of mine. And, like, I'm tired. We'll see.
So, similar question was about whether you would do a Federalist stream. So yeah, so we'll see. Yep. Any thoughts on the vanilla China rework?
It's cool. I'm a little iffy on having too many warlord states, just because like maintenance sounds awful for like that many. Like remember, China has like 15 tags, and like it's already a pain in the ass. So like if you add more, it's just like I feel bad for them. It's gonna be rough. But I mean, it looks cool. They clearly put work into it.
Just ignore that I lost Guangzhou.
Wow, failed revolutionary here.
So you are going for the Katie maneuver.
Oh, this better not haunt me. The fact that I lost Guangzhou. This. Oh, there goes Middle Africa. My PC is going to explode. Predators claim their due.
Thoughts on Autumn Begonia?
Who's that
It's a
from?
good mod.
Who's that from? Camboy.
That's
Oh,
from Camboy.
I thought it was from Mixie. I was like, wait, hold on a minute. You can't be plugging your own mod in this. Yeah, it's we both have different like development philosophies when it comes to China. But I greatly respect Mixie for the amount of effort he puts in to like doing just like reading telegrams to try and figure out what is going on. And he's helped a little bit with this. I've appeared on an Autumn Begonia stream as well.
I've been very impressed with their source hunting abilities. Like they found all sorts of guys.
Hello.
For like portraits and stuff.
Yeah, although like usually they're like it's usually like 16 pixels. Like this guy was really important for 2 minutes. I need the portrait now. See, we're retaking the south. We never lost Guangzhou.
This feels like revisionism.
No, listen.
In this house, we support the chairman.
Yeah, this is. Oh my god, is that another one? Right as I close the next one? It's like actually.
On the right side, Japan's manpower can only take so many encirclements.
That's true. Chen, go stop that one. The other Chen, the Heavenly King, not the little one.
You're taking regular Chen outside of his like home province. Meanwhile, like Chen Chung, you're taking out his home province.
Right, we're gonna plan the comeback.
You can plan it. You have 8 minutes left to do it.
We'll fulfill the comeback. Please delay national reconstruction. We're a bit off of schedule for that. The revolution can wait. It won't end in 6 years. What does KMT EDC stand for in the off-time slot? That is Kuomintang Elders Clique. It is, it was an actual faction of the Kuomintang that we just kind of, well, CKS, you assigned it to who, so I'll let you explain.
Yeah, it sounds like it was legitimately like a name of his faction. It probably wasn't quite as developed as we make it seem like a mod. So this would probably be like, I don't know how we call it. It would be like, oh, that's cool. Sorry, yeah, it's basically the equivalent of. I don't want to compare it to like the officers clique because that's not really accurate either. It's just like, yeah, I imagine we didn't have a good name for Huhaman's clique like after a certain point. So we're just like, you know what? Yeah, your people are still called the Elders clique, and then we threw in a bunch of other senior KMT people that just didn't have a explicit faction to be with. Yeah, that's about fair. Like, he wasn't an actual Western Hills clique guy either. That was kind of they kind of saw him as their leader. He didn't really see them as quite.
The Western Hill clique supported Hu Hanman against Wang, but Hu didn't really like the Western Hills clique due to their very obvious factionalism, which is something you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
So he didn't formally attach themselves to him in our timeline.
Yeah.
Bro was like, I would rather lose the power struggle than compromise on my principles.
And not shockingly, he lost.
And then he lost the
so-
power struggle.
Who could have seen this coming?
All right, railway time. We're doing our big. Come on, look, the great.
That's 5 minutes. Hurry up, hurry up.
Third part of the Northern Expedition. Can we take Beijing?
Well, that's something in Chinese. Let me look it up.
Oh look, there's an event I wrote for like the capstone for completing the streak.
They're asking, can Fengtian be conquered in 1945? And the answer is, I mean, yeah, probably soon. Like, I legitimately think, I don't think we'll be able to finish it by the end of the stream. But oh no, now Russia's invading. Katie was right.
Yeah, like I think the time that I did an RKMT test run, yeah, Russia just decided to come in and help me out. So yeah, that made it quite simple.
But I hope they don't like steal Manchuria from you. Otherwise, I need to go start a war with Russia.
How
Well,
they
Post World War
Hazo needs to make sure that with each turn he's
Oh,
contesting everything Russia tries to take. Otherwise, the score gets too big.
Okay, well there goes Feng Tian.
Troll. Fengtian just like
This is literally
yeah.
historical. They died to like Russia.
Yeah. But then like handing over control of Manchuria to RKMT instead of. Yeah, I mean historically the deal was the Soviet Union kept I think the Central Eastern Railroad or wherever the 1945 equivalent was, and I think they actually had Dalian as like a not like a literal concession, but they basically had their soldiers there. And then like, Mao, I forget how he managed to negotiate them end. I think it was just kind of like the whole, well, it's been 10 years, we reunited, we're stronger now, get out. And yeah, that was right before Sino-Soviet split, so. Moral of the story is, I don't know.
I believe on the Soviet side that was partially Khrushchev trying to because like tensions were getting higher between China and Russia. The Soviets, that was Khrushchev trying to like smooth things over and be like, hey, we can still be friends, and then Sino-Soviet split.
About that. Alright, Hazo, you got less than 3 minutes.
Less than 3 minutes? Okay, we can push them out of Korea. Da, da, da. What song is this? Heroic Soldiers.
You should put down the countdown song when you get to like 30 seconds.
Sun for intrigues. He should stay in his lane. The
I've
revolution
got a
has no
question.
place for fail sons. Yes?
Yes. So, is Sun Fo a wholesome leader or not?
Alpha is like, he's like, I compare him to Kennedy a lot in the sense that like, you know, famous family. He has like legitimately. I don't remember if Sunfo was actually an eloquent speaker. I know he's a good writer. That's my understanding of it. In like a different timeline, if he was like, whatever, born in the U.S. and like was from like an equivalent, like famous family, like yeah, he'd probably do minimum governor level. Maybe vice president and perennial presidential candidate. I don't know if he would win the presidency ever, but like in a timeline where like, you know, he wasn't in like the fucking warlord era, he'd have a shot. He was
He's
in
also like Kennedy because he cheats on his wife.
Oh yeah, and like works the mafia to cover.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Suns.
Yeah. RKMT Japan, like LKMT, I think maybe, I don't know. We had a proposed leader for him, but he might just be the default. Parent of Japan, no. Wholesome 100 liberal Chungus nepotist. You'll see what he's like. I think he's one of the nicer paths by like modern liberal inspired democracy or variants of it. Just remember he's part of like the KMT, and the KMT do crazy shit.
Wait, I know we've got like a couple minutes left, but I need to go AFK for like 1 second. Hold on.
You're kind of you know what? I'll give you an additional 15 minutes so the stream ends after like around 3 hours. Because we started
Hello,
opening late.
everyone. This is backup Hazel speaking. While the other Hazel is indisposed, I will do the Scottish commentary. And I can't be corrected because there's no other Scottish people in the call. Right, so any more questions about China in the chat? Oh, there's a... Long live the Republic of China. Thank you, Miwako39. You sound familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
Okay, right. Sorry about that.
How do I feel about Sonny? I think that he's got an amazing talent for
What?
for bad Scottish accents.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
not a
Oh,
Scottish
shit.
accent. Hold on a minute.
Right. Well, I mean, I've got a Celt, so I'm more Scottish than you. Checkmate.
Fight.
Are you Suzuha? No. Suzu left earlier.
This is also American.
Does Hu Hanmin get his hairline fixed? I'm sorry, bro. You can't repair this. He's not doing too hot.
It's okay. He's Megamind. He'll like his brain is just too much for his hair.
We can probably wait like 70 days for the Sino-Japanese war.
Yeah. Alright, I hate to extend the stream too long, but like we'll end it exactly at 3 hours. Or let's end when we finish a peace conference and we click Unite China. I think that's a fair time to end it.
Yeah, that's fine. That is fair enough.
Just so the audience knows that we were able to save China from itself, and hopefully Hazo realistically would not choke the inevitable Feng Yushang, Lushang, Central Plains War.
Inevitable? No. They'll be loyal, right?
Sun Fu can have his railroads, and
Someone's asking, would there be any repercussions if revolutionary zeal is very high? That's a matter of point of view. There's always gonna be a warning event about it being high, and you'll have to eat a debuff either way. There some storylines. So I know National Revolutionary Zeal, Democratic Enthusiasm, Revolutionary Radicalism, blah blah blah. They're all like fundamentally just reskins of the same thing. Like ultimate big picture. Different storylines though are gonna rely on different like ranges for different outcomes. So if you're doing like the He and Jing storyline for Yunin, your zeal is too high, you're gonna get overthrown because He Jing wants it centered. Because if it's too high, he can't really justify his dictatorship. If it's too low, he also can't justify his dictatorship. So it has to be centered.
it is ended.
Otherwise, yeah. For this content, though, for the Yanguang KMT, you want it high for Huhan. If you don't have a high, then you get the low zeal scenario, and then that's funny too. But
oh wait, Russia's not in this war? They're like the peace deal? Or no, they are. They're just not taking anything. That's kind of them. You guys can get that. I don't really care. And I will take Shanghai. Okay, I think we can click the, no? Has completely focused dawn of a new era. Ah.
Oh yeah, then we do that just to make sure the phase 4 events clear out.
And we can take our victorious heroes back. Oh.
Not suspiciously lining up next to Shanxi and Sichuan.
Oh yeah, good call actually. Hold on. This isn't at all. I also like I like how I usually don't need to like delay national reconstruction when I'm playing Mingan, but with this I've just been spamming it. Like Hu Hanmin is constantly like put an extra 30 days on the timer, put an extra 30 days on the schedule. We don't have time for this.
Well, because Mingan has a bullshit starting situation. You like literally just control the entire coast.
All right, declare the reunification of China.
Who are these people, by the way? Sucharan. I will make a quick note because I forgot to say this earlier. The GFX is going to get improved. We're still working on GFX. If you're wondering why we have the same exact photo for like everything.
And I guess we leave it there.
Yeah. Received China.
Yeah, Hazo needs to run now before the KMT abduct him.
I guess.
Well, we did it.
Yeah, we did it. That was actually a pretty enjoyable second Sino-Japanese War. Yes, it is a cliffhanger. You get to see the end game events for yourself. But yeah. Do you want to give our like final speech?
Yeah, I'll give my final benediction. Listen, it's been a real honor working on this the last 2 years. I think we're nearing like 2.5. I hope you all really enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoy the content we make. I want to thank Hazo for his hard work. Toaster and Suzu aren't here, but if they do hear this, thank you to you as well. To all the other people who worked on the China rework, past and present, and also for the rest of the mod too, because we couldn't do it without the rest of the mod. And all the support, the artists, and you, the fans. We're really grateful for that. And yeah, and whenever we release this, I hope you all have a fun play.
And from me, thank you for watching the stream, and yeah, I guess just see you on release, or we do another one of these streams. Depends.
Yeah. You can ask any questions you have on Ask a Dev in the Discord.
Yeah, and thank you all.